Thank you. Dewberry in Birmingham.
Yes, sir. How's it going, Mike?
Good. What you got?
Well, I was talking to one of your screeners. Roughly, they say, I got two things I want to ask you about. Roughly, they say there's 800,000 people on furlough with the non-essential government establishment. We're just basically going to say that each person makes $10 an hour. That averages out to be $8 million an hour that the government is saving. If you multiply that times a 40-hour week, that averages out to be about $320 million a week is what we're saving in non-essential personnel. How is that a bad thing?
Yeah. I mean, listen, you know, when you look, it's comical. When you look at what the liberal media is talking about we're going to lose, they're going to close the Smithsonian. In fact, Fox News interviewed a guy who had, I don't know what his accent was, maybe he was German or Lithuanian, and he was so disappointed. He had come to America to see Smithsonian, and it was not open. Okay, well, bummer. Go have a beer somewhere. We're not going to lose our health care so that the Smithsonian can stay open. The NBC News affiliate in Chicago was breathless. Oh, my goodness. That the National Zoo had confirmed that the panda cam was going down. There would be no panda cam. You wouldn't be able to watch the pandas round the clock. To which I say, if somebody's watching the panda cam, they got bigger problems than that the panda cam has gone down. And if they are upset over the inability to watch the panda cam, that's a sad, sad life for somebody. You know what? We should invest in a life for that fool. The other one, the other big one, which sports fans very upset, the Army-Navy game. They are shutting down the sports teams for the service academies. And there are some people in this country just dumb enough to think, well, see, now this is getting serious, man. Can't do that. Can't do that. See, this y'all call. I want my football team back. I want to watch football. Really? Because 2 weeks ago they had enough money to bomb Syria. Now they don't have enough money to pay the football players, the coaches at the service academies, and we're supposed to honestly pretend that this is true? I mean, mind you, this is a country who, in the midst of electing our leader, our president, right before the election, the biggest single issue was Big Bird. I'm believing we're too stupid as a nation to deserve a republic, except that's not really true. Our problem is the people who know better, the people who understand what's going on, are a bunch of chickens. They won't stand up, goes back to the producer Kenny story, and get in the damn faces of the people destroying this country. Well, you know, I'll get in trouble. You know, my wife said not to pick a fight. You know, I'll lose some clients. You know, your country is being stolen from you, you bunch of sissies. I get emails all the time. People will email me. Oh, Michael, I've had it. I've had it. Here's what happened. Here's what my boss did. Okay? Or here's what my employee did. This is even better. And I have a small company, and this is what my employee did. Okay? And I'm furious. Okay? What did you say when your employee said all these horrible things? Well, what can you say? Oh. If you have to ask that question, then you're too stupid to deserve to live in this country. You deserve to live in a third world country. You did not earn the rights of living in a republic. And now that you're given an opportunity to prove you deserve them, you're proving you don't. That's it. That's all I have to say. And I don't care who cares. I honestly do not care. I'm to the point now that if people will not stand up for their country and will be pushed around by Sheila Jackson Lee, they deserve what they get. Brian, you're up.